All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Cyrus said he kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Cyrus Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. The link to the memberships right down in the video description in the chat. Click it, you get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Cyrus Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse program certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption, a definitive black manhood, an amazing program, an amazing course designed by the General himself. You can go over to the site. You can get a preview of the curriculum. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream where the brothers meet once a week discussing very important and powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Get over there, brothers. Check it out. Become a brother, become a member today. That's right. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official, General Cyrus Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family I know you're going to like and love. Check it out. Get a discount, shop and save. Save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University. Over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General, Olmec, Voyages of the Nile, Ancient Egypt, Ancient Nubia, Black Babylon, from Naga to Nigga, African Origins of the Hindu Kush, Too Raw for YouTube, Black Power, Economics, Education, Black Woman is God, Making of the White Man, and so many, many more powerful subjects. Get over there, family, become a member. There's not another website nowhere on the planet that could compare or compete. That's right. And everybody knows that he got the Poppiness page on Patreon. By far over 500 exclusive live streams, two raw for YouTube. And you get a chance to see every last one scheduled for previewing live stream. You get a chance to see it live. Nothing is rehashed information from no other website. This is all exclusive material. You should get over there. I mean, fire is waiting on you. Become a patron today. To all the family donated to the General, thank you. Those who would like to donate, the link is right there in the chat. Click it, donate. I appreciate you very much. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Cyrus Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. I love it. I love it, family. That today that we can put the divisions of our white, want to be oppressors. You see what I'm saying? Out here in the public, you see they put them out here because everybody just think they so wonderful. They're so perfect. You see, they're so wonderful and so perfect that, they just can't do anything wrong. Yeah, they just, the motherfucker just floating on clouds. Yeah, this is good white man, good white woman. They just the best at everything. Yeah, so today when we got an opportunity to put their own brothers and sisters out here to say what we always been saying, we ain't on no team. We ain't on no team because, I'll just give you, a heads up, that this is, we only put white people up here because it shows division in the house. And not only does it show division in the house, when they get mad at one another, you know how they go off on one and fuck you, dad. You know what I'm saying? How they do, fuck your mom. You ain't shit. You see, that's how they do. They go off on one another. That's how white people do when they get upset at one another. You see, they get to slanging all kind of shit. You fuck your mom, you're nothing but a dope fiend. Yeah, dad, you ain't shit. You never did, you never come home. You've been cheating on mom for 40 years. You ain't shit. That's what we dealing with today. We get a chance to show that these are psychopathic maniacs, like we've been saying, in some of their own daughters and sons, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers are not telling on them, but y'all act like y'all don't see it. You see? Y'all act like y'all don't see it, so we love it today to be able to bring this up here because, and I guarantee you, they'll talk, the niggas that already had the view, already been telling the truth. You only going to address them, but you will not address your own house. And so I've seen all this black fatigue shit. Bitch, we been tired of y'all. I mean, goddamn, no fuck black fatigue. Let's talk about white fatigue. Y'all won't talk about black fatigue, goddamn it. Let's talk about white fatigue. We been tired of y'all motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Ain't fuck fatigue. We done fucking collapse of being tired of y'all motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Total exhaustion. You understand what I'm saying? Of fucking with y'all. So we've been white fatigue. We've been fatigued to y'all motherfuckers, goddamn it, since 2 BC. You understand what I'm saying? Goddamn 1 AD. We've been tired of y'all. We've been white fatigued out on y'all motherfuckers since 1 AD. You see what I'm saying? And at this time, we are totally exhausted of any goddamn thing. Y'all always wait to the end of the book, and then y'all want to talk about black people. You understand? We don't want to talk about your nothing ass your great grandmammies and grandpappies that sold peoples, black peoples. Got enough degeneracy in them, create a whole goddamn libraries, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of books demoralizing us. And you got enough nerve. I mean, literally hundreds of thousands of books all through the early 1900s, 1800s, where they talk about us like we beast and shit. And you talk about fatigue. Ain't that a bitch? You can go get books off the shelf right now, and they try to hide them out of the early 1900s, where they say black people ain't never did nothing, but ain't never had no civilization. God damn it, ain't never had a house. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't never knew nothing about higher learning or nothing. Never had school. This is the kind of shit you can go get whole goddamn, and the books is still available. It ain't like they went nowhere. You can go get these books. You can go to any secondhand bookstore, and if they got any material out the early 1900s talking about black people, this is the kind of still available. Still, you can go up here and see they got all type of videos and shit. We couldn't make videos on them like that. You see, so when they got a chance to be, the worst of the world, and they steal that. They put up all type of material on us. You see, the thing is, it still exists. And so you know what they could do with that? They can say, well, we don't think like, well, bitch, why it's still in publication? You see, we don't think like, see, that's how they can get away with that. They can keep this material on the internet. You see, they can keep this material on the internet, even when they put up pictures of our ancestors hanging from trees. It's necessary, but isn't, that should be something that should be for us. I don't think white people should have the ability to put our ancestors in books and shit and all, just showing us, because, this is what it is. They could do us like that. They had us in a position where they could show tens of thousands of our people hanging from trees. And shit, you talking about black fatigue. Man, listen here, boy. I'm going to tell y'all, man, they ain't going to be satisfied till they get what they asking for. That's the way I look at that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers come up, and we're going to talk about this plantation in just a second. A lot of time, a lot of the shit that these Neanderthals is talking about, if they wasn't in our space, they wouldn't have shit to talk about. Stay out of our motherfucking space. Black people don't wake up with white people on their mind. They don't even think about you motherfuckers. You know, black people, niggas on the block don't even think about you motherfuckers. No matter what they doing, they in their own motherfucking space. They ain't fucking with you. They ain't going on the internet looking for you and what's going on in your world. Y'all got something to say about shit where we don't like the black girls. Damn, bitch, turn the channel. Who told you to go over there watching how they could do what the fuck they want to do? They graduated. It's like, either you talk about niggas they ain't got education. Then when they get education, you talk about them how they do in their graduation. You understand what I'm saying? You talk about the historically black colleges. You talk about any motherfucking thing you can. You got some shit to say because you in our motherfucking space. The reality is, and if you were so elite and you were so above us, why the fuck are you watching us? What the fuck is you watching us for? We supposed to be degenerates. You supposed to be above that. Why the fuck is you in our space? What would cause an elite, nothing as Neanderthal like you to be watching a high school graduation and how they do what they do in their own graduation? If they want, we do shit different. You know, we not like you. They not like us, and we not like them. You see what I'm saying? We do our shit different. Okay, so we ain't got to be you. That's what's wrong with y'all motherfuckers. Y'all think if we ain't you and doing what you do, then somehow we are not civilized, or you understand? This is how you got to eat. You got to eat. Drink this, eat this soup with this spoon. You understand what I'm saying? You got to pick the fork up, bitch. Fuck all this shit. You see what I'm saying? We showed you what a fork was, motherfucker. Y'all was eating right off the bone. The fuck is you talking about? Y'all didn't even know what no damn spoons and no goddamn forks and shit and like that. We showed y'all that. Y'all was up in the cave eating right off the bone. The fuck is y'all talking about? You know? Ain't even taking baths and shit and this, that, and the third. We taught y'all motherfuckers how to take baths and shit, how to put on underwears and shit. Y'all was just wearing straight up clothes stuck to your ass and shit. We had to show y'all how to even put on underwear. This is a fact. Y'all think I'm making a joke. This is a fact. Goddamn it, we could prove this. And so the fact is, man, the reality is they mad because we still thrive in certain areas. And so what they want to say is, but they never come and congratulate nothing that we do. Okay, only when we don't like, bitch. Even if you say, this segment you don't like how we, bitch, we don't care. But where is it where y'all motherfuckers say, you know what, that black class over there, 2025, we salute them. You see what I'm saying? Show me any of the fucking videos out here where they salute because they hate that. You see what I'm saying? They hate that. You know, and the fact, and we should put that out here, that black women is the most educated segment of the United States. You see what I'm saying? So the sisters is going to get the degrees. The brothers but they not doing it like the sisters. You see, but they higher than what people would like. They still, is more graduating last year than the year before last. So they is progress. You see what I'm saying? They are progressing, but the sisters still got about 9% on them, where they in the 30s and the brothers at 22%. You see, and so they up there like 35%. You know what I'm saying? In college, so they got a number. But see, they don't talk about that. They don't want to salute that. They don't want to salute. No, they progressing. Oh, okay. Yeah, that means, you know what I'm saying? That would mean that, hey, we got more so quote unquote educational Americans, moving quote unquote Americans that are progressing. That should be a good thing. You don't never hear them motherfuckers come and say, and I don't give a fuck if they do or not. Don't think I give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying, you don't hear them congratulate on shit. You see what I'm saying? You do not, only when it's some slight or some, that's why we been tired of y'all. Y'all don't want to talk about no goddamn white fatigue because we was done with y'all motherfuckers when we showed up over here on the fucking boat, or when we was here and you showed up over here on the boat. You see what I'm saying? Both situations. So we been done with you. We was full of, we had white fatigue when you bitches, the first cracker showed up to Africa. We had white fatigue. You see, we was done when you came out your trick bag with that bullshit. We been had white fatigue. Okay, so I know good and goddamn. So y'all wait and shit just to, now y'all got black fatigue. Bitch, give us our check, bitch, and we'll beat it. You understand what I'm saying? We know we ain't gonna get it, but bitch, give it up. Give it up then. God damn it. You think we can do it? Let's see what you do versus what we do. That's what I say. Let's split this shit in half. Give us our shit and see what you do versus what we already know you can't do shit. God damn it. Because if you did, you would have built this bitch by yourself. You couldn't have built this bitch because you was fleeing Europe, which was a deplorable cesspool full of death and goddamn black death. Y'all had black death all over Europe, nastiness and shit and this, that, and y'all was goddamn damn near was out of the box. Y'all motherfuckers had damn near wiped Europe out with all that disease activity that y'all had on. So y'all didn't have no civilizations popping off at that time. You see what I'm saying? So y'all needed that ingenuity of blackness to come over here. And again, we was already here before you got here anyway. So you had Africans coming over, Africans already here. Let's be clear about that. You see what I'm saying? And already had it going on both sides of the water. We had it going on damn near all through the Southern Hemisphere. We never needed you to do shit. So, I mean, y'all acting like we came up there and got y'all and brought y'all to our homeland so that y'all could take over. Nobody never needed y'all to do shit. And so I just want to stress that. So we've always had white fatigue. God damn it. We exhausted and collapsed. You understand? We so tired of y'all. So, you know, but we don't watch the shit that y'all do. But we got some of these, I got the croons behind me, you know. We're gonna get some dialogue from the croons as they talk about how this Nottoway plantation. I don't know if I spelled it right, but I'll straighten it up when I get done. You see, and they'll talk about it, and I'm gonna start with this croon over here. Let's talk about and they telling on each other. Yeah, I love it. Come on and tell the goddamn truth. Talk about all these mass graves that they got all over the southern United States, especially in them areas where they had plantations and shit. They ain't got no goddamn cemeteries down there. They didn't put a lot of them slaves in mass graves down there. And that they've been building over the graves. Oh man, they listen to this Cro-Magnon Neanderthal tell on her white family.
Louisiana for the past 13 years and done work at Nottoway.
Here we go.
Worked in Louisiana for the past 13 years and done work at Nottoway Plantation. I'm not going to shed a tear that it's burned down. Plantation sites are everywhere around here. You throw a stone and you hit a plantation site. Sure, the structures aren't there anymore, but that's mostly because they burned down in the Civil War. Something else that's everywhere around here are unmarked mass graves.
You hear that?
And in the past 13
unmarked mass graves down there in the South, all through the South.
years, I've heard of several companies going out to survey a property and missing a mass grave. And then it gets found during construction, and that company that did the survey gets scrutinized, justifiably so. I've had to go out with cadaver dogs on certain properties to see if there are mass graves. Like a lot of these plantations.
You hear that? When they be, this is an archaeologist. She say when she go out there, they surveying them damn plantation. They had to go out there with cadaver dogs. You see, to see if it's mass graves out there. So they doing all this shit. This is shit I didn't know about. I knew it was mass graves out there, but damn, You know, you don't hear them talking about that. So if they want to talk about something, talk about that. Talk about that. You see?
Plantations, Nottoway really hyped up that the owners loved their enslaved people. But if you go, you're not going to find any cemeteries with them. You won't find any burials, no markings. You will find the family cemetery, but nothing for the enslaved people.
That's crazy. That's crazy. The majority of them plantations never had cemeteries for the slaves. They put them in mass graves. No headstones, no nothing. Don't want to talk about that, right? Yeah, they talking about, and this bitch down here at Nottoway talking about how they demand and goddamn, he buys the whole family. He's such a good Neanderthal. He's a benevolent Neanderthal. He bought the whole family. You see, in all this, you listen to this shit. You know, he was good to his slaves. Yeah, he was good to his slaves. Listen.
They did what most plantations did, and that was dig a big hole in the ground, strip people of their belongings, their clothing, and throw them in there with no marker.
Wow.
Had these plantations been handled differently, it might have been okay. So take Auschwitz, for example. Horrifying. Horrifying place. Seeing that evil up close, the death and destruction, it leaves an impact. These plantations are set up like resorts. So it's basically like going to Auschwitz, getting a facial, and then getting married. It's tone deaf. It ignores a huge, dark part of our history that needs to be acknowledged. So yeah, it's a shame that structure burned down. But no, I'm not upset about it. It probably put a lot of souls to rest. And that's more important than any structure. So, just my 2 cents.
That's right. That's right. And to the family out there, we don't expect no Neanderthal to do nothing. We don't expect them, goddammit, but we want to, when motherfuckers want to talk about why they fatigue, and they talking about because niggas play their music too loud. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas is boisterous. That's how we get down, goddammit. You understand what I'm saying? You don't like black people being boisterous. You should have left us where the fuck we was. We was doing all right on our own homeland. You see, we don't expect no Neanderthal, but what we saying, look at the comparison. You talking about black fatigue, what you tired of, and we talking about what we tired of, and the shit that we talking about is crimes. If the UN was really about what they say they was about, United States should have been charged with crimes of goddamn against humanity. They should be brought up, and it should be restitution put down for crimes against humanity. You see, committed against our people. But the UN ain't shit because the United States control the goddamn UN. But the shit that they talking about don't even fucking matter because they could change the channel. This is the difference between racism and prejudice. You mad because you hear a nigga say some or ride down the street or do this with this sounds bumping. And I just looked up and shit and don't act like white people don't murder. I'm sick of this shit. I mean, goddamn, all these goddamn murdered, goddamn crazy ass Neanderthal and blew the goddamn fertility clinic up, blew himself up, motherfucker burned the goddamn. It's so much shit going on amongst white people. They do not promote their shit like that. So if they tired of some shit, they should be tired of them motherfuckers. They talking about black people should be tired of, I see niggas get up there, we tired too. Well, why they don't get up there and say they tired of all them goddamn mass shooters that come out every 2 days? They'll never get up there and say, oh, we tired and we tired and tired. Soon as they get ready to say, well, we gonna ban guns, and I'm not against, I'm not about that. You understand what I'm saying? But it just show you they don't give a fuck. When it come to, they don't give a fuck about no lives being lost. They gonna keep their gun. Anytime they get up there talking about banning some guns or some shit like that, they like, fuck y'all. We not giving up our guns. We don't give a fuck how many kids get killed at school from a mass shooter. We don't care how many people get killed at the colleges, universities from a mass shooters. We don't care how many of these Neanderthals walk up into a Dollar General or supermarket and kill innocent people every damn other day. 95% of them is Neanderthals. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't hear them talking about that degeneracy the way they worried about us. You see, they so worried about us, but acting as if they don't see their own degeneracy. So here at this Nottoway way, you got people going out there to be married and all of this nonsense. You understand? Ain't nothing but sacrilegious shit. You see what I'm saying? Sacrilegious sacks of shit that would go out there and have a damn wedding at a plantation with mass graves all over the grounds of African people that died in misery and in pain and dehumanized. And motherfuckers want to come out there, la da la da la da la da. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's, and they little white, gowns and shit, and disregarding our pain and misery. So they can't say we did shit like that to them. And we are our ancestors. It didn't, bitch. We fighting for our ancestors. The fuck is you talking about? We should never forget. That's what's wrong with niggas, because that's why they in the predicament they in today. You understand what I'm saying? Our ancestors never received no type of justice. So goddamn it, until we get them justice, ain't gonna never be no harmony for us. Give a fuck if you sideline it all the fuck you want to. You see what I'm saying? Because it take a certain amount, you know what I'm saying? A submissiveness to allow that shit to exist, and you don't get your ancestor no justice. Man, make that shit make sense to me. The fuck is y'all meaning? God damn it, as long as that disharmony is in the goddamn air, it's gonna always, you understand, fuck up the frequency of prosperity for us. We got to deal with that. That's why they think they could talk to us the way that they talk to us right now, because we ain't put our foot down for our ancestors to receive justice. Our ancestors out here in goddamn mass graves. Man, y'all motherfuckers, man. Y'all motherfuckers better wake up. Y'all better wake up. Listen to this weak motherfucker. And then I'm going to do a part 2 to this one, too.
You should be upset. What if Auschwitz burned down? No one's getting married at Auschwitz, you toothless hillbilly. Are you a freak that wants a massage at Auschwitz? Like, oh, their screams are getting rubbed into my back. It's so relaxing. Also, since when do you care about American history? You've taken it out of the classroom. The only people statues you like would have taken black people out of the classroom, too. Had the Klan in my comments being like, oh, you should be upset. What if Auschwitz burned down? No one's getting married at Auschwitz, you toothless hillbilly. Are you a freak that wants a massage at Auschwitz? Like, oh, their screams are getting rubbed into my back. It's so relaxing. Also, since when do you care about American history? You've taken it out of the classroom. The only people statues you like would have taken black people out of the classroom, too.
This is, so, they still, they presentation is like it's a goddamn joke. It's a goddamn joke, but they know exactly what their ancestors have done to our ancestors, and the shit that they talking about don't even matter. You see what I'm saying? So we so glad, and every last one of the other motherfuckers that's still standing should burn down too. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous because, the majority of these goddamn plantations is still owned damn near by the families that originally owned the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And so what do they say when they get there? If the family, you think they're going to say, oh, my great-grandfather was a sack of shit? No, he's still going to make some way, and I told y'all that, So when it comes to our ancestor, the misery, yes, it was misery, but my great-great-grandfather, he tried to do so and so. He tried to make it better for him. You see what I'm saying? When it was for, when it was said that they should get 25 lashes, my great great grandfather only gave them 15. He was a benevolent Neanderthal. Yeah, he was a benevolent Neanderthal. So I got some more. I just wanted to put it out there that there are some Neanderthals that are telling on their own family members. They know that everybody else know, and what we are seeing today. There's some, and we are so glad that they're able to, that they do it, so we can show the division in the house. That when they get mad at their own, that they will tell on, they go off on their mamas out in public and go off on their daddy's grandmammy, go upside her head, and this, that, and the third. So many of them, when they have disdain for their own, they will speak out. They will say some shit. They'll start swinging shit at one another, and we are glad that they're doing this. Yeah, we're glad that they're. What's up, Professor Bay? What you got going on out there, Professor Bay? Yeah, cosmic law is Moore's law. Look it up, huh? Well, if cosmic law was Moore's law, you wouldn't be talking about black means death, when you know damn near 98% of all life come from carbon. You can't even exist without carbon. So if you believe in cosmic law, how the hell does black mean death? Black means death. Black meaning death ain't no cosmic law. That's against cosmic law. Everything in existence is a carbon creation. You can't even live without carbon. So talk to me. Where Professor Bay at? Where you at, Professor Bay? Huh? Professor Bay, you still out there? Come on in here, Professor Bay. Come on in here with that circle 7, which is a cult. The circle 7, which is a cult for Jesus Christ. Come on in here. We know what it means. The circle 7, Jesus Christ. Come on in here. Yeah, we know. Go on and look it up in the aquarium. Yeah, you know it, Professor Bay. Yeah, you know that. Don't come in here slipping and tripping. You know I'm always loaded and cocked. Come in here with the circle 7. Yeah, the holy pentagram of Jesus Christ. All right, family. Come on back. You know we good. You know, you can come over here, Professor Bay. I ain't got no problem with you. I know your family. You understand what I'm saying? You can come on over here and sit down and talk with the general. You're always welcome. You understand what I'm saying? But no, I'm gonna stick that jab out there now. I'm gonna stick the jab out there. You know what I'm saying? But respect to all the family out there. We coming right black. Hit some of them links over there. Get over there to Patreon, family. Make sure you subscribe, and we be right black. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.